When I heard nut, basically I would have like tried to stealth around, be like, there's food around here. I will forcefully walk towards the squirrel and attempt to grab the nut from him.
Georgie is going to leap away from this simian creature and climb up to a high spot in this library, chittering wildly, and then he starts stomping his back legs.
I will be very honest with you. I am just getting stuffed in this library, and some fresh air would do me very good. So at this point, I'll accept just about anything.
Wonderful. You're hired.
Hired?
That's...
You hear Vandy Vanderdash. It sounds like she was listening this whole time. She says, hired? But you have to file away some books. And you also have to sweep the floor. I was going to promise you a mug of a beer mug and a candle.
Not to be rude, but I think they will have better trinkets for me than the ones you've been offering me so far. You've been very kind. I really appreciated the glass of water the other day.
Frozen look, and she also kind of she's always been very stern with you, and also lectured you, sometimes hurt your feelings. But for the first time, you see a softness in her, like she's really been attached to you. Is it nuts? Is it nuts you want? She says.
Bro will lean over and just say, "Psst, just say it's not you, it's me."
She's walked away. She's trying to get those nuts.
As she's walking away, I'll just say as she's leaving, with a louder voice, No, you don't understand. It's not me, it's you.
Here's the nuts. Here they are. And you hear her, she has heels, and you hear her heels coming back.
Georgie is going to scurry across the wall, launch himself at her. He is going nuts, just trying to get at these walls.
She walks in, and her bag of nuts now has Georgie attached to it, and she's alarmed by this, and she drops it, and walnuts are now rolling on the floor. She's looking at Williamson the whole time, says, "See, so many nuts."
I understand, but I'm really curious about what they have to show me. I'll see you around. And I just walk out.
No! She's scooping up the nuts.
I'm gonna walk over to her and say, Now, my dear, don't worry. This fellow may not prove as useful as he implies. So if he doesn't,
he's very careless and very irresponsible and forgets his duties. And he runs off for random reasons.
Something for potions in the Underdark. So I think I'm going to head to the library and try to look for books about ingredients from the Underdark. You want to help me with that? I feel like you like Kara, right?
I'm not very good at reading.
If I can be very honest with you, the librarian kind of scares me, so...
I can take care of her.
Vandy Vanderdash is there! And she's cracking some walnuts, and she says, she sees you, Williamson. She turns away and says, and cracks her walnut. Hello.
Hi.
I get in front of Williamson, and I kind of make a strong posture. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello. She says, looking away.
I kind of turn over to Williamson
and she
just
says, how may I help you, looking at Dora?
We're looking for books about plants in the Underdark.
Yes, I've been sorting through the books, and, they're perfectly organized now. And we do have a section alphabetized about the Underdark. What would you like to know?
You're saying a lot of words.
So, we want to know plants in the Underdark that are used for potions.
She looks at you. It looks like she's looking past you, at the floor behind you, and she says,
yeah.
Sure, we have that. And then she takes out another walnut and cracks it casually towards the aisle and says, there it is. And then she walks back to the front. You hear more walnuts cracking as you're researching, and you hear it sounds like a whole bag of nuts being poured into a bowl as well.
A lot of passive aggressive.
Trying to tempt me. This woman is the devil. She knows my weakness. As you see, literal drops of sweat just coming out of the floor.
Finding some more information about this Delcora, who created and lives there. Supposedly.
Okay, so you can be at the library.
Yeah.
All right. You're on the trail, though. just all these damn books, and it seems like it actually has been very poorly organized.
Was the librarian around here?
Oh no, you're gonna give a lecture. Vandy Banderdash.
I think we've talked with her. Wait, that's where we found the monkey. And I have a pile of books in my hands, and I approach her and I just drop them on the floor. What is the meaning of this?
Meaning of what? She's immediately intimidated.
I
by
have
you.
just spent an entire day researching, wasted for nothing, because of your disorganized library. Who is the curator around here? Do you employ a curator?
I am Vandy Banderdash, and you are speaking to her. We have a I know you. We have a labor shortage here.
This is unacceptable.
We used to have a reliable Vanara here who would sort our books, and because he's gone, I'm completely out of sorts, and I have a room full of nuts and nothing to do with them, and I just can't do all my duties anymore. He was an essential person, and you took him from me.
Yes, well, I'll tell you what, all of that little monkey does is drink and steal. So as far as I'm concerned, you can have him back. But I feel he has become addicted to adventure and crazy exploits and stuff. So I shall have no choice but to sort your library for you and put it in good working order, because this is absolutely ridiculous.
Well, you clearly don't know how many responsibilities the librarian has in this town. Feel free, have at it. Because no one else is helping me. No one.
I'm going to need you to just stay out of my way, since your skills are clearly not adequate to this task.
Labor shortage, she says as she goes back, and you hear her you hear her biting, eating nuts.
Fortunately, you've got
Okay.
that first lore.
You also critically succeeded and found some information while you were sorting through the books.
There we go.
She's less upset today, and she says, you've done quite a good job here.
Oh, thank you. It was trivial to put this in order.
Yes. I know we were had a bad moment yesterday, but I've just been so upset lately. I have no idea what it is. She eats
You
a
don't
nut.
know why you've been upset?
Well, I have to say, I've been so overworked lately.
Are you kidding me? You can't hire on some additional help.
But it seems that she looks like she was to break out in tears. It's just that Williamson was essential here, and I thought he was not going to like the adventuring life, and I thought it would be dangerous to him, and he'd come back.
I'm gonna grab her by the shoulders, look her in the eye. Pull yourself together, dearie. You are a professional. Present a professional face.
She's
How
trying to
much-
wriggle out of your arms, not to get free, but to get another nut. She's like addicted to these nuts right now. She wants to grab a nut and put it in her mouth.
What is... Okay, one thing at a time. First of all, your addiction notwithstanding, how much does good help cost to keep your library in good organized condition?
I know where to find it. You're right. Just need to pull myself together. I'm a grown halfling. I just need to find someone to help. I need to ask for help. Someone who's not... I'll just say, maybe I was just hoping that he would come back.
He's not coming back. He's a little drunkard, addicted little fellow. I don't think you're going to see him ever again, okay? And even if he doesn't continue adventuring and getting drunk and boozing and smoozing, he's probably going to end up blood smear on the dungeon floor.
So he hasn't asked about me?
He talks about you every single day.
He does?
Yes, with great fondness. But he needs the booze, and the adventuring life is the only thing that will pay for that.
So he wouldn't... I thought he came yesterday to look at some books to see me, but you're saying he just went into research?
He did want to see you, but that drunkard dwarf, convinced him to go to the tavern and get totally plastered, and he forgot all about it. It was the alcohol. It has nothing to do with you, I assure you.
So he might come back?
He might come back if you were to stock up your library with a little bit of ale.
Okay, I just I made a whole order of a new shipment of nuts. I'm gonna have to. I won't be able to afford to create a bar here, but maybe if I.
No, he's not coming back. Don't buy bananas. You need to get a different help. Give up on the monkey. The monkey boy is not coming back.
All right, she's a piece of work. You're gonna have to do some more convincing at some other point. She's still in denial. You've given her a little hope also by saying he's been. So anyway, she's.
Okay, what information did I get? You said I got some additional information.